I just can't keep up. I literally just cannot keep up. Tad family, I can't keep up. There are so many changes, so many announcements, so many new things, so much to see, so much to do, so much to cover, just on and on and on. All I can do is have a great cup of coffee and have this coffee talk with you guys today. Today's coffee is sponsored by Jeffrey. Jeffrey and Monica sent me a whole box of dark cherry chocolate chunk coffee pods, and they are fantastic. One of my favorite candies in all of Candydom, yeah, is the chocolate covered cherries, but in the liquid, not that creamy stuff, but the liquid. I just absolutely love those, and this coffee reminds me of that. So Jeffrey and Monica sent me a little early birthday gift. Thought I'd use my monorail mug there. I like those, but yeah, I just can't keep up with all the stuff happening. Monday, I went to Magic Kingdom to do a Main Street report for you guys for August, start our Main Street reports for August. And we heard that the Halloween merchandise had dropped, so we had to pivot. As you guys probably seen from the video, a lot of you guys are loving the video, loving the merchandise that is out there. There's even more merchandise that I didn't get the chance to see or find, which we will cover in other videos coming up. But it's just so much going on. I tell you what, with a little Italian sweet creamer in that, oh, fantastic. But I did have to buy something, which I did show you these guys right here. They're the ducks. I love this. This is a set of 4. They're $19.99, so not any more than the single ducks, but I absolutely love the Haunted Mansion ducks. And that day they had a ton of them out, so they getting ready for the holiday season because it is not so scary Halloween party season. When you guys are watching this is Wednesday, and that means that Thursday and Friday is the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And we won't be there. No, we're not going until September. September 13th is when me and Michelle and a lot of our traveler family will be at the Halloween party, getting ready for the group cruise that starts the 16th. So it's just going to be a week of festivities. We're going to have a great time with everybody, and we're trying to get other people to come along. So if you're there the 13th, make sure to say hello to us at September 13th. We will be at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. And when we go, as you can see, all our popcorn buckets up there, they have a new popcorn bucket, which I think is very funny because they announced it for D23, but is it going to be available at the very first Not So Scary Halloween party, which is the 7th? I think but this is the bucket right here. Absolutely, I cannot wait for the bucket. And then they announced the sipper, which is right up here also. So, I got to get both of those things. This is where I made the mistake last year. I'm going to give you a tip. Halloween tip, Very Merry Christmas tip, whatever you want to use it as. When we were at the Very Merry Christmas party last year, we had dinner at Liberty Tree, which is one of our favorite places, with Tony and Melanie, and me and Michelle had dinner. And we didn't get our wristbands at 4 o'clock. Mistake number 1. That was our first mistake. So we come out of Liberty Tree, and I happened to look at the popcorn cart there, and they're already selling the popcorn bucket for that night's Very Merry Christmas party. It was the truck with the Christmas tree in the back. I really wanted that popcorn bucket, but I went up to the cart. I didn't have my wristband, and they couldn't verify my party ticket. So they said, as soon as you get your wristband, you can go to any of the popcorn carts, and you can purchase them now. And that was at like 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I was like, awesome. So we made our way all the way back because, actually, no, it was 6. It was 6 because they actually stopped giving you the wristbands inside. And I don't know why. I think because it might have been raining a little bit, which we'll talk about in a moment. But they said you have to go to the front of the park to get your wristband and then come back in. Well, not a big deal. I mean, it was very easy. That way we got to go through the back walk and all that. We were really excited about that. And went up and got my wristband. It was about 6:45, 7 o'clock. Made my way back to the popcorn stand. Sold out. All gone. They were sold out before the event even started. And I was like, you have got to be joking. I mean, maybe the event was like, maybe it was 7:30, but they were already sold out. So if you're going to one of the parties, make sure you get your wristband as quickly as possible. I'm not saying they're going to sell them early. I just know what happened to us last year. So make sure you get your wristband so you don't miss out on the buckets and stuff like that. So that's all I can say about that. But these buckets right up here and that sipper, if they're still there September 13th, you know I've got to buy these. These are going to be awesome. And apparently there's a Winnie the Pooh sipper and something else. Oh, another popcorn bucket that's available all day long starting for the holiday season, Halloween season. So kind of excited about that. I haven't seen pictures of the Pooh bucket. I mean, the Pooh sipper or the other Mickey Mouse vampire popcorn bucket. Haven't seen anything, so we're going to wait and see. But hopefully I can get my hands on this bucket right up here because I love that bucket. Big Hatbox Ghost fan. I mean, that's why you buy the ducks. Hatbox Ghost. I'm just saying. But like I said, there's just so much going on. We got the 6 Ravens that have opened up at Disney Springs. It's the same guys and company that's as Gideon's. They opened 6 Ravens up. It's that coffins or hand pies. You know, there have been reviews all over the place. All over the place. Going this way, that way. I've seen TikTokers say that there's only one good thing there. I've seen other big influencers say the menu is incredible. It's fantastic. You definitely need to come. I still say, and this is me. This is our channel. If you're hosted or gifted, it's hard to tell what you really think. I'm just saying. If somebody gives you free cake, if somebody gave you free cake bake shop, which we got to get there because there's a new cake that me and Becca want to try. We've become the suckers for the cake bake shop at $22 a slice. But anyway, if I give you a slice, oh my gosh, this is the best cake in the world. I love this cake. If I give you a slice and say that'll be $23.85, then what are you going to say? I'm just saying, when you're hosted and gifted, sometimes your mindset changes a little. That's just me. That's what I believe. That's why we're not hosted and gifted on this channel, so we can be honest. But I know you guys always say, oh, where's Michelle because she's honest. I'm honest. I just like everything with sugar in it. It just happens to be that way. So anyway, back to 6 Ravens. I have not seen... I've seen 2 or 3. Well, I've watched one review of one of the bigger influencers. They didn't care for hardly anything there. I think maybe 2 items. And then a ton of TikTokers, of course, were there. And they were all over the place. All over the place. So if anybody has seen a 6 Ravens review on YouTube that I need to go watch, let me know. I'd like to go see it. Somebody that's a little more not worried about what they say. Does that make sense? But anyway, I just want to see it. I'm going to go try it. You know what we got to say? Just because I may not like it or they may not like it doesn't mean you won't like it. So we are definitely going to get over there to try that at Disney Springs and see what they have to offer us. So I'm going to try that. So we got that. Then our friends, the Princess and the Bear, went to Monsieur Paul's in France because they have a whole new menu. Never been there. That's one restaurant I just can't. And now there's apparently a $195 set price and a $265 set price. But they went and did a review of that, so I got to get over there. I appreciate them going over there to see that, and now making me have FOMO, and I got to go do it because the food looked absolutely fantastic. So, I mean, Ale and Compass, the big uproar over the Ale and Compass. Oh my gosh, they took the breakfast buffet away. I went for the chocolate waffles. They kept the chocolate waffles. So the $4 breakfast buffet, I know it was a great add-on, but hey, I can understand why they did away with that. Let's see, what else is going on? Lakeshore Lodge. If you do not follow Disney Parks blog, I highly recommend it. That's where I read a lot of my stuff. They did a big write-up and showed a lot of concept art for Lakeshore Lodge, the new DVC property opening over there by Fort Wilderness Campgrounds. I'm lucky enough to work at the Contemporary, and I get to look out the window every day and see that monstrosity. It is monstrous. It is a huge resort. But after looking at these concept sketches and concept art, I can't wait to go. I can't wait to see the rooms. I can't wait to see the restaurant. They're going to have a restaurant on the water. They're going to, I think, like 3 restaurants, a quick service, the play pool area. The play pool, I mean, come on. It's just unbelievable, the play area they're going to have. The resort looks absolutely beautiful from the outside. How it's going to tie into the campground, nobody knows yet. Everybody wants to know, do we get to go, if we're staying at the campground, do we get to go use the pool and all the amenities over there? I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. DVC hasn't made that announcement. Really, the only big announcement they said coming, hopefully, summer of 2027. So less than 8 months away, 9 months away. So points should start selling for that resort here coming up soon. But it looks absolutely wonderful. I mean, the restaurant on the lake, unbelievable. The quick service area looks fantastic. And then, to top all that off, they're going to have a lazy river, their own lazy river there at that resort, kind of paying respects to river country. That's pretty much where they are, is where the old river country used to be. They're going to have a fireworks viewing area. Now, they didn't say where it was, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be towards the top of that resort. A fireworks viewing area. I mean, everybody has hated on this resort, and it started, and it stopped. And after the shutdown, what was going to happen? They renamed it. How's people going to get there? They're going to have to go to the campground. A lot of the questions we don't know yet. But this Lakeshore Lodge looks absolutely beautiful. The restaurant looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, the lobby, the pictures, I'm telling you, just go to Disney Parks blog and it is right there. You cannot miss it. And it is worth the read. It's worth seeing all the pictures. So that's what I'm saying. I just can't keep up with everything. We got Epcot. Okay, so we got Very Merry Christmas Party starting in 2 days. Not Christmas party. Not So Scary Halloween Party starting in 2 days. And then I think, is it the 27th of this month? Which is 20 days after the Halloween party starts. We got Food and Wine starting until November. I cannot keep up. Then we got Main Street Reports, which I'm going, hopefully, when you guys are watching this, I'm in the park filming, doing my thing, trying to see what's new, hoping when we went to look at the merchandise, or went to do the first Main Street Report, there were no pumpkins or anything up. So now I'm going on Wednesday, which should be the 5th. Yeah, I'm going on the 5th. Hopefully we'll see some pumpkins and the rest of the Halloween decorations. But we shall see. We shall see. But like I said, there's so much going on. Remember, when you're going to the party, the Traders at Tomorrowland will be another great option to pick up Halloween merchandise and pass holder merchandise over there by Autotopia. The traders, I can never remember the name of that. It's right there by the bathrooms. Star Traders, there we go. That'll be another great option for you guys to pick stuff up if you don't want to fight the crowds and stuff up at the Emporium. Remember, if you're going to the parties and you want the merchandise, it's going to be in the center part of the Emporium, just past the clock. I said this in the video on Monday, just past the clock, turn to the left. That whole center area is usually where they put the holiday, the specialty goods, anything that is seasonal will be in that center area. And the party merchandise should be in the back part of that area in the Emporium, so they can, you know, say, okay, who's got a wristband, and we can sell you the merchandise. So that's why there was a lot of doubles and stuff, and I told you that in the video. That's exactly why. It is coming down, rain storming. It is supposed to be raining this weekend, so if anybody is going to the Not So Scary Halloween party and you have the app, Disney just released this. Well, no, I think it's been on there. Scroll down to where it says Mickey's Very Merry Christmas. There we go again. Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Scroll down, and if you click on that button on the right, it'll tell you all the information you need. Where the snacks are going to be, where the trick-or-treating is going to be, what time you can get your wristbands, what rides are going to have an overlay, what novelty stuff is going to be available, and the biggest one, what happens if it rains. You've got all the information on there because everybody thinks, oh, it's raining, I'm going to go get my money back. I'm going to go get it done. It doesn't work that way. There are 38 events. 8 events are already sold out. So, yeah, we still have 30 left, but they'll start selling out quickly. Because of the weather, just because it's raining doesn't mean the event is over. And it tells you, it gives you all the plans and strategies on how to deal with inclement weather, during the party. So make sure you go to your My Disney Experience app and scroll down, and you can either buy tickets on the left-hand side, or for information, there's a little button you can click there. So make sure you know what's going to be happening during the party. Don't be caught off guard. That's one thing you need. I mean, you're spending $150 and up for this event party. So make sure you know everything that's happening. But like I said, ton of stuff going on. Just can't keep up. Like I said, I'll be at the park today as you're watching this, doing a Main Street report for the Magic Kingdom for August. Got to go see. There's some new stuff. I'll try to show you. I mean, I don't think I'm going to do a walk around, but we're going to see what the wait times and stuff are. We'll probably get a snack or two while we're over there. Maybe ride a ride. I still got to do another members only video because now they get one a week. Members get one a week now on the members only channel. So if you want to become a member, like I've always said, go to your computer, sign up there. Do not sign up on your iPhone because they charge you more money because iPhone needs a cut. So they charge you extra $2. But thank you so much to all of our travelers out there for all your support. If you're not yet a traveler, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe down here. Or you can hit this QR code right here to become a fellow traveler. But just a lot going on. If there's anything you guys want me to cover, you got to let me know. You got to be, send the message on the comments. Let me know. I write everything down. I appreciate all the comments. If you don't even want to comment, just leave a thumbs up, or just tell me, hey, I don't like this or whatever, but just leave something. Engagement is what YouTube loves. The more you engage, the more they push. That's just what they do. But a lot to go over. Friday officially starts the holiday seasons at Walt Disney World. And I just am so excited and looking forward to this. So travelers, thanks again so much for traveling along with us and being part of our traveling family. And like we always say, until next time, travel and adventure is out there.